These are the principles. If you want this video to provide you with some meaning, go through it till the end. Going through hard times doesn't mean that you have caused such circumstances. There are two routes here. Either you can blame or accept the burdens you are facing. It can be challenging or it will be challenging emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and even physically, as in exercise or some injury that you are facing. All this will drain you. In some cases, it's going to shock you. This might lead you to question the state of reality that you are facing. During hard times, most people look up to God. They seek guidance. There's nothing wrong with it. Certain circumstances make you question that the world is not what you thought it was, or the people around you weren't what you thought them to be. There might be this feeling that you are alone and you have to do everything by yourself. The thing about hard times is that it shows you the reality that is raw and sometimes not digestible to your psyche. It hits you so hard that the level of emotions is so high that it's like a tide where there is no place to escape except facing it. The tide that you're facing, sometimes your logic against that tide won't stand. Emotions can indeed overwhelm your logic heavily. That's why emotional intelligence is like wisdom. It doesn't come easily. You have to face the circumstances with the tools you have been given. These tools can be anything. Your acknowledgement of them is important. Don't take these tools for granted. It can be your ability to learn new skills, it can be your ability to improve. Perhaps going through a hard time allowed you to see the truth and made you realize that you have to do something. That realization can allow you to be a principled human. And what I mean by principles is having a certain set of rules that you abide by or upgrade as you go along with your journey. These principles are: first, giving importance to your health; second, banishing the people that stop your growth; third, learning to be alone, in other words, getting to know yourself; fourth, having a purpose. So this list can go on, but if you're going through hard times and you don't know what to do exactly while there isn't any peace of mind, the first thing to do here is that run. Yes, run as fast as you can to let your frustrations out if you don't want to hit the weights. But I encourage you to dive more into exercising. It's quite a productive way to let your frustrations out. It enables you to think clearly. During hard times, our mind is in different directions. You don't know perhaps how to move forward. That's why exercising is important. Second, you gotta let go of the people that impact your life negatively. If it's a family member, talk less, create some space. Have the guts to be on your path. Get out of that pattern where there's more talk and less action. And by talking, I mean gossiping, where there isn't any meaningful, real conversation. You know, the real conversation is meaningful. Sometimes somebody's not talking over somebody. And when I say learn to be alone, what I mean is learn to be yourself. Again, this is not easy. But when you start to improve, you see your potential. What is it? It's you getting to know yourself. And you know that it's very important for you to push your boundaries, learning to accept, and while you are learning to accept your reality. Also, here you are giving your fullest effort, no matter if you are failing at first. It's you shedding your past self while the improved version of yourself allows you to see a new reality that is working for you. That's what I mean by learning to be alone. It means including new and like minded people that boost your growth. And by including, I mean discovering them, being on your hero's journey. And lastly, you must have goals during hard times. Without goals, where will you spend your energy? When you face something terrible, it's okay to cry, but not forever. If the world feels against you right now, goals are those bridges that will provide you with that salvation. In the end, salvation comes from within, not from somebody or something outside. That's why having a purpose is like moving forward toward your destiny. Believe in your destiny. Right now, you might be down and you might feel the worst of the worst. But remember, everything shall pass. Follow these principles. See if they help you. And don't forget to further add to this list. And remember, no matter how many holy books you have read or are reading during your hard times, while you're facing, so so many difficulties, remember that implementation of such wisdom in the present moment will get you out of your rut.